this morning. You can find it with Aaron CAROTTA today in Houghton for a very high-impact musical performance coming up. Good morning, Aaron. What's going on?
Good morning, Vicki. I am certainly going to skip the coffee this morning after you hear this performance that I've got from a very unique musical performance group called the Scrap Arts Company. And today we're at the Rosé Center, as you can see. This is a theater at Michigan Tech for those of you who are new, like me, to the area. But I'm going to take you backstage. We're actually walking through the theater now. And this performance is going to be something that I have yet to experience myself. Similar to the Blue Man Group or Stomp, these guys have actually been somewhat kind of dumpster diving on a very upscale version, if that makes sense, to get these creative instruments that put out one of the best sounds I've heard in a very long time. So I'm going to invite you to come down here at 7:30 tonight where you can hear the performance live. Tickets will be on sale 2 hours before the event, and if you're actually a student here, it's free. But coming up in the next half hour, I'm going to get backstage and actually get hands-on with these musical instruments. And hopefully, because I'm dressed sci-fi-ish, I'm allowed to be in the performance. So for right now, I'm Aaron CAROTTA, non-sci-fi-ish, and throwing it back to you at TV6, guys. All
right, looking forward to hearing more about it. Thanks, Aaron. And this morning, Aaron CAROTTA is not just seeing the sights, but also the sounds at the Rosé Center at Michigan Tech. What are you hearing this morning today, Aaron?
I tell you what, I'm hearing some wonderful scrap arts music, and I've got two great people with me that are with the actual organization that's putting this on here at Michigan Tech. The first person I'd like to introduce you to is Greg, the mastermind.
Hello.
How are you, Greg?
I'm great. Happy to be here.
We've got some music playing in the background, and it is pretty creative musical engineering at its best. Can you tell me a little bit more about how you came about this whole concept?
Just like anybody else, started with pots and pans in the kitchen. I've decided I wanted to make an entire orchestra of invented musical instruments out of recycled material, and I wanted to use as many found objects as possible. I wanted to do something green and responsible. I wanted to stop spending money. I wanted to see how creative I could be. I wanted to see what was in my own head a little bit, because you know how it is, we kind of inhabit our bodies, and sometimes we just, we have this longing for something, we don't know what it is. Music was a way for me to manifest that search. So I've been building musical instruments for years and years and years.
That's amazing. I think if Jackson Pollock and Beethoven met, we would get Greg.
Interesting. Well, you wouldn't get babies because they don't have the pay. Yeah, but yeah, it's really all of these objects kind of tell me what they want to look like. So if your camera does a little pan over the instruments, you can see how unusual they are, because they're Victoria, Vancouver-based scrap material. We're a harbor city, so I get a lot of harbor material, construction material, things from boats and whatnot.
I've also got another person with me who's on the creative side, and her name is Justine. Good morning, Justine.
Good morning, Aaron.
And how long have you been with the program as well?
So Greg and I started it back in 1998, actually, so we've been around for a little while.
We're partners in crime.
I can see that, and it's very good crime. Now, tonight it's at 7:30.
Yes.
And we're down at the Rosé Theater, so if you're a Michigan Tech student, it's actually free for you guys tonight, but there are tickets that are still available, and for 2 hours before the event, they will be on sale, and you'll get a chance to actually see us live on stage when we come back in the next half hour. But for now, guys, back to you at TV6 from Houghton.
Good.
Yeah, very cool. That's like music with a life lesson all mixed in there. That's really sharp. Now,
tonight in Houghton, the Scrap Arts Music Group has a unique musical performance. Aaron is at the Rosé Center this morning. Good morning again, Aaron.
Good morning, Andrew, and it's the Rosé Center here in Houghton at Michigan Tech, and it is amazing what's about to happen tonight at 7:30. We've got a preview with Greg. Welcome, Greg. Good morning.
Great. Good morning. How do I look?
You're looking great.
Thank
How
you.
do I look? This was the sci-fi theme, right?
So good looking.
Did I make the cut?
So few of us left. Yeah, you're great.
Okay. So talk to me about where we get these scraps.
Well, all our instruments are hybrids. This is part of a Canadian grain silo, some industrial objects, a piece of a boat railing, and some real bicycle bits. But it's a homemade bike made out of scrapped recycled material. Totally, everything was cast away. Put it all together. These drums over here are made from recycled boating material. The musicians here are actually made by their parents, so that's a little different. But these are used boat material and odds and sods. You can see just random pieces of pipe and whatnot, mostly aluminum. A couple of oil cans from the we'll call them B-52s because they're, the date stamped on the bottom says they were made in 1952, and I found them cast away at a gas station. We have some American found scrap here. We have the tail assembly portion of a P-52 torpedo that I found at an Army surplus place in Idaho, and an F-4 fuel baffle. Well, it's a little on the loud side.
That's
but
great.
I can't cut that with my torch. That is some kind of super space age material, but it sounds like a gong. And then we have these. You want to play some of this with us?
Absolutely. There'd be no hesitation with me here, Greg.
These are internet conduits. So this is an intelligent instrument, and you just hit them with these paddles, which are made from gymnastics flooring. Yeah, go ahead. You want to hit that stuff, and I'll play some of these things over here. I've got some more instruments.
Remember I said there's no coffee needed this morning, Andrew? What you're about to hear, Greg, can we send it off to them and click it in?
Yeah, by all means. Maybe we could just jam a bit. Go for it, man. Hit it, Lars.
Very cool. Again, 7:30 tonight at the Rosé Center in Hope. We'll be right back with your top story.